Good morning, my dear friends. Happy day 9. It is cloudy, foggy, drizzly, cold here in Colorado. And Leo and I are in the studio today. And when we have such a huge adjustment from just a couple days ago, we were in the mid 90s and above and super hot. And then we just plummet. I think right now it's 58 degrees. It is so hard on my body. So I woke up this morning. Well, I didn't really sleep. And I got up this morning and I got to be honest with you. I was like, I don't want to do yoga. I don't want to do it, but I know that I will feel better. So sometimes we just have to, you know, do it, whether we want to or not. All right. So I'm going to sit folded over my knees, how I prefer. And I have two blocks. You don't need blocks today. I just prefer to practice with them just to help my body out a little bit, especially on days where it's really hard. It's really hard. So I'm going to drop my blocks flat, pancake style, I like to say. You can definitely don't use them. You don't need them. I'm going to slide my block away from me so that I have a little bit of space and my hand is going to find that block. Now, I could certainly go over to the floor. I just want my blocks today. Up we go with the left arm. Over we go. Bend your right elbow. Feel that big stretch. We're going to do about 3 of these. Inhale up, exhale down. We're going to find a lot of fluid today. Over we go. Because when we don't feel great, when our bodies are stiff, and we move in a flowing manner in anything like Tai Chi or yoga or Pilates, we kind of lubricate those joints. We're going to do the other side. So I'm going to slide my block away from me. Right arm goes up, bend it, just kind of rainbow it and flow it. Up we go. Bend elbow. Just feel your body move with your breath. Beautiful. One more. What you think, Leo? One more. Come back and return your right hand. Take your hands behind you. I'm going to use my blocks again. My fingers are going to go away from me, so they're facing that back wall. I'm going to elevate my heart, squeeze my shoulder blades, feel that long stretch through my quadriceps. Take a breath, and then come on back. Let's transition over to do some cat and cows, and we're going to do some rolling cat and cows and just kind of make this kind of flowy and yummy and organic and nice. So hands are going to be under the shoulders. I'm just going to start by wagging my tail a little bit, just starting to find that motion in the spine. And then I'm going to bring my body back to neutral, to stable. I'm going to drop my hips forward slightly and then hinge back slightly. So I'm not coming into a full child's pose or definitely not a full up dog or cobra, but just hinging. Sometimes you might hear sort of this motion is flossing. Okay, just getting some movement. One more. All right, so now I'm going to lift my heart, lift my toes around my spine. Okay, just moving right into cat and cow. Cat and cow. Leo the cat does not want to do any yoga today. He's just supervising. All right, now I'm going to make a big oval. So I'm going to drop my hips forward, shift my weight to my left side, just like I did, a little side bend, almost back to child's pose, over to the right. I'm just drawing a huge oval with my body. Okay, keep on going, just like you're stirring and scraping your body inside a beautiful egg shape oval. One more. And then we're going to reverse it. So sweep the opposite way. Bring the hips forward if that feels good. Maybe drop them a little bit. 2 more rotations. Just working through some of that stiffness, through the crankiness, and come back to tabletop. We're going to come to threaded needle. Take your right arm to the sky, maybe just your right elbow. You can choose. And then bring your right arm through and drop your right shoulder, right cheek. Hips are going to stay high. If you're in a chair, simply lean forward, weave your arm through the little window that you create, and rest your torso or your shoulder and your chin forward. It's great to do threaded needle in a chair with another chair in front of you, just for that support to bring the arms through. Feel that rotation. One more breath. And then circle on up. Try it with the left side, left elbow or left arm. You pick. Weave the left arm through the window. Drop your left shoulder, left cheek. Feel the rotation through the upper spine. Hey, hey, Leo. And hips stay high. One more breath. Bring it on through. Come back to tabletop, all fours. We're going to do a little bit of a sequence. This is probably one of my favorite warm-up sequences. We're going to inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale to tabletop. Here's where we add on. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for a couple breaths just this first time. Look at your toes. Heart goes to your thighs. If you're in a chair, this is a great option to use another chair in front of you and get that big bend and length through the spine. Here we go. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale to tabletop, but we're going to sweep it through to that beautiful cow. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Here's that big inhale through tabletop to cow. Lift your nose. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale to child's pose. Inhale through tabletop to cow. Lift your nose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog to stay. Beautiful. Bend your right knee and straighten your left leg. And switch. Bend your left, press your right heel down. Just kind of walk in your dog. Do that 2 more times. And just moving the knees, moving the ankles, moving the hips. One more. And then shift your eyes forward. Actually, shift your eyes to your toes. We're going to walk backwards. Walk backwards and slowly rise. Okay, sometimes I like to change up. We often walk forward. Okay to walk backwards. Feels kind of nice. All right, we're going to come into our daily half sun salutation. Can be done in a chair or standing. And then we'll just see where it takes us. I do know that day 10's practice, which will be tomorrow, is going to be a little bit longer, more like a 30-minute start to finish full practice rather than these little segments. So look for that. And then, of course, day 11 falls on a Sunday, and that will be our restorative class. Turn your palms forward. Stand really tall, mountain pose. Close your eyes just for a minute and just check in with your body with just a little bit of movement. Here we go. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. Use your blocks or not. Come up halfway and then exhale and fold. Inhale, rebuild your spine. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come right back down. Blocks or not, you pick. Take a halfway lift, length. Exhale and fold. Inhale to roll up. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Circle up, breath in. Circle down, breath out. Come up halfway, lengthen and breathe. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, and fold. Stay here. Let's just dangle for a minute. Hands can just dangle. Hands can be on the blocks. You might capture an opposite elbow with a hand to feel a little traction happening, little weights pulling the spine long. Totally up to you. And then we're going to rise on up. Rise on up. Take your left foot and step it back about, I don't know, foot and a half. Not a big stance. And I'll show you, I'm on two separate lanes of traffic here. So I'm not looking for balance beam, I'm looking for railroad tracks. Hips are gonna square to the top of your mat, and the hands are gonna rest on your hips. So we're gonna play with having equality between front and back leg. First thing we're gonna do is press our heart forward, draw the elbows to the back. Okay, this is excellent for improving posture. If we were just to stand, most of us would slump. Hands are on the hips, pressing deliberately the heart forward, and the elbows come back. Now, here we go. Look at your right toe. Start to hinge from the hip crease. Legs are straight and come about halfway. I'm not even close to halfway, and I'm okay with that. Now, release your hands from your hips, let them travel down your right leg or come to blocks, totally your pick. If your hands are on your right leg, you're stabilizing the body by holding onto the right leg, but make sure that back foot gets some attention. If your hands are on the blocks, it's soft, we're not drilling. And then here's the sensation I'd like for you to find. Pull your right cheek back. Pull it back. Feel that through the right hip, the backside, the glute. Feel that, the hamstring attachment. Take a breath here. And then on your exhale, pull the right cheek back further. Bend your right knee softly and inhale to rise. Okay, that's a deep, deep, deep stretch. We're simply going to pivot on our heels for the other side. Hands come to the hips. Our hips are square to the back of the mat. Elbows are going to squeeze on in. Heart's going to squeeze forward. Take a breath. Aim for the left toe. Start to hinge, okay? Legs remain straight. We're not just flying down. We're taking our time. Hands leave the hips and find the left leg. Stabilize the body here. Take a breath. Pull the left cheek back. Exhale. Take a breath. Pull the left hip back. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Feel that? One more. Pull it back. Bend your knee. Inhale to rise. Ay, ay, ay. Turn towards me. We're going to step the feet wide. Bend your knees. Hands can go on the hips or the thighs. You pick. We're just going to find a little bit of movement here. Okay, so sometimes when we wake up cranky, either body, mind, or spirit, we just got to move it. We just got to move it. And sometimes just taking a quick walk, finding some time on the yoga mat, listening to music, playing in the garden if you can, anything that brings a little bit of movement and life can really shift that energy. Sink a little bit. Then we're just going to take our arms side to side. Okay, so this is getting a nice spinal rotation, which we need those 6 directions every day. 2 more, really sweep. Find some big movements here. Last one, we're going to sweep to the right, straighten your left leg, reach all the way over there. And we're going to bring it back, straighten your right leg, push all the way to the left. 2 more, just like that. Push it all the way, straighten the left leg. Push it to the left, straighten the right. And then find that soft movement, side to side. Okay, 2 more. Now we're going to change this. Come back to center. Circle your arms up. Sit on your horse. Grab your left arm. Pull it up and over. Come back. Grab your right arm. Pull it up and over. Come back up. Lower your hands. Straighten your legs. So we're going to add on to that, making an infinity sign or a figure 8. We're going to exaggerate it. This is going to get into the shoulders. We're going to definitely work our legs by sitting on the horse. If you're in the chair, loop your legs over the edges of your chair and let's have a seat there. Okay. Start to draw that infinity sign in front of you. Make it big. Take the arms up and over. Really big. Really big. Let your arms swing. Find momentum here. Working through the crankiness of the spine and the arms. 2 more. Okay, to smooth it out, we go side to side. Straighten the opposite leg, side to side. Now, here's where we're going to work a little bit of brain. Come back, figure out which direction you started your infinity, and go opposite. Up and over. Up and over. Swing the arms. Let it be loose. Beautiful. Two more. Last one. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. One more each side. Smooth it out. Go back. Have a seat on the horse. Rise up. Straighten your legs. Walk your feet together. Sometimes we just need movement. Take your arms, circle them back. Circle them back. Back stroke. Two more. Beautiful. Front stroke. 3, 2. Last one. Lower your arms. Take your right arm across your body. Get a nice stretch. Switch. Left arm across the body. Get a nice stretch. Come back. And we're just going to pedal the heels. Okay. Hands can be on the hips for balance or out to the side or not at all. We're just lifting those heels. Just getting some movement. A lot of times when we have some discomfort or uncomfortable feelings in the body, a lot of it is energy, a lot of it is weather, a lot of it's emotions, a lot of it's physical stuff. But the best thing, lower your feet, the best thing we can do is kind of move, and movement brings up the energy in the body. So if we're feeling sluggish, heavy, just got to move. Okay, we're going to finish with 3 more half sun salutations, and we're going to add on at the end a standing split. You can do it. Turn your palms. Here we go. Circle up. Let it be loose. Exhale down. Slide up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rebuild. Turn your palms, drop your shoulders, circle up, breathe. Exhale, dive. Let it be big, exaggerated. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, roll up. No movement gets sticky. Up we go. Here's where we add on swan dive it. Halfway lift and fold. Hands are going to find the floor or the blocks. I'll do the floor since I didn't ask you to get blocks. Left leg lifts. We're going to lower it and we're going to lift it. We're just going to find a little bit of movement here. So we bend the right knee, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. 2 more. Now this time we're going to hold it up there and then return, roll up. Okay, standing split is very relative. Don't think split, think lift. Circle up, breath in. Circle down, breath out. Halfway lift. Other side, hands find the ground. Oof, right leg lifts. Lift it, bend to the left. Right leg lifts, 3 more. Lift, lift, lift. 1 more, hold it and return the feet, roll up. Get your heart rate going, yeah? Put your hand on your heart, hand on your belly. Close your eyes. Check in with your body. Check in with your body right now. Is the crankiness that maybe you felt this morning, has it moved a little bit, shifted a little bit? Maybe you woke up feeling great. That's awesome. Check in with your mind. Oh, take a breath. Empty the breath. How is your mind? And then check in with your spirit. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling connected, disconnected, content, grateful, disorganized, lost? All feelings are real and valid. Take a breath. Empty the breath. The most important thing that we can do every day is to check in. Okay? I immediately checked in with my body and it wasn't good. So I knew that I could only sit and have coffee for a short period of time. And then I needed to get going. I needed to get moving. And without that body awareness or mind spirit awareness, we have a tendency to go all day long without getting what we need. So if you wake up and your mind is racing or cluttered with thoughts, then you know you need to do something for you that will reset that. And maybe it's meditation, maybe it's a walk, maybe it's music, maybe it's journaling. Tune in with your body. If it's cranky, what does it need? If it has a lot of energy, what does it need? And then check in with your spirit, because sometimes we focus on the mind and the body so much that we forget we have this amazing being that is our spirit that also needs nourishment. It needs rest. It needs to be fed. And so finding something to feed your spirit, especially on days where maybe the body or the mind are not at its peak, can really take you far in your day. So finding something that feeds that spirit, resets it. And that is the whole practice. Okay, so we play here, we figure it out here, and then we go on with our day and use these tools. So have a beautiful day. Remember, day 10, which is tomorrow. Today's the 10th. I don't know. Today's day 9. Tomorrow is day 10. Plan for 30 minutes-ish, full practice. I'll walk you through everything from the beginning to the very end, Shavasana, 30 minutes. And then on Sunday, the day 11, there will be restorative. So now that we've done one restorative, you'll know kind of what you need. Can be done on a bed, a sofa, the floor, you pick. And that's what I got for you. So I feel better. I feel like I've moved some stuff, got my hips and my back and my shoulders lubricated. My energy is up. Now on with the day. So take care. I'll see you tomorrow for day 10, a 30-minute full session. All right. Peace out. Have a great day and do something good for yourself.